Pribislaw I, Lord of Parchim-Richenberg, was Lord of Parchim-Richenberg from 1238 to 1256. He was the youngest son of Prince Henry Borwin II, Lord of Mecklenburg of Mecklenburg. When his father died, Pribislaw and his three brothers divided Mecklenburg. Pribislaw received the Lordship of Parchim-Richberg. As he was still a minor, his brother John I acted as his guardian and regent until 1238, and he was raised at John I's court. He came of age in 1238 and moved into Parchim Castle. His lordship included the dominions of Parchim and Tours, the bailiwicks of Plough, Goldberg, Sternberg and Richenberg. He soon came into a border dispute with the Count of Schwerin, who forced him to hand over Brenz and Oystadt-Glever. After this feud, he managed to stabilize the economy of his territory by founding the cities of Goldberg and Sternberg and stimulating Jews to settle in Parchim. In 1248, he granted city rights to Goldberg and Sternberg. In 1240, he founded Parchim and Oystadt on the west bank of the Elbe. In 1246, he brought members of the Franciscan order into Parchim. In 1248, he moved his residence to the newly constructed Richenberg Castle on the Warnow near the village of Kritzau. Pribislaw twice came into a dispute with Bishop Rudolf I of Schwerin, once about the payment of tithes and once when Rudolf constructed a castle too close to the border in Butzau. Pribislaw felt threatened by the cast. He burned it down and took Rudolf prisoner and locked him up in the dungeon of Richenberg Castle. He demanded a modest ransom, which the bishopric soon paid. Rudolf was released and then tried every means to overthrow Pribislaw. Pribislaw was outlawed and excommunicated. In 1255, Pribislaw was taken prisoner and handed over to Rudolf. His was removed from power and his territory was divided among his brothers and his brother-in-law, the Count of Schwerin. Pribislaw went into exile in Pomerania, where he received the Lordship of Bialagard as compensation. When Rudolf died in 1262, Pribislaw hoped that he would be reinstated, but his brothers refused this. Marriage is an issue. Pribislaw married twice. His first wife was a daughter of Richard of Friesack. His second wife was probably a daughter of Duke Barnabé of Pomerania. He had a daughter and a son, Pribislaw II, who was Lord of Bialagard from 1270 to 1316.